Okay, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is March 5th, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. So we're going to start with this one here. The Bear missile strike on hotel and taking 2 and just 28, including a young one. So Ukraine got hit. They got hit really, really hard. We have more breaking news here. I want to show you something really quick. France denies plans for Macron's visit to Washington with Zelensky and Starmer. So they were planning, all three of them, I think they were planning on heading to Washington next week. But it seems like Emmanuel Macron is not going. So, yeah, we're going to see what's going on here, guys. We have more breaking news. Let me just bring this up really quick. Here we go. So Zelensky seems to have changed his mind again. No minerals deal with USA. No negotiation with the bear. And I told you guys last week, it's like he's bipolar. One day he says okay, the next day he says no. So I do believe that, again, he's just taking orders from the those in Europe. But, yeah, it's very annoying now, and, you know, he needs to take this serious. I mean, again, these are biblical wars, and he's not taking it serious. So, it seems like he's not going to do the mineral deal with the sleeping giant. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. Let's go to the very beginning. And I did post some videos today. The links will be in the comments box. Once again, thank you so much for your support, guys. And again, for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the description box. And also we do have the PayPal link. I truly apologize about the advertisement. That's a poker game for, yeah, it's a poker game casino, and I truly apologize. Again, there's no way for me to remove that advertisement. So I truly apologize about that. All right, so the bear forces struck a hotel in Kryvyi in Ukraine, put it like that, with a missile on March 5th, taking out 2 and injuring 28, including a young one. The State Emergency Service of Ukraine reported. My condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. Please pray for those who are injured. The missile struck the 5-story hotel around 10 p.m. local time, taking a 53-year-old as well as one other individual. No additional information was provided on the identities of the one that passed. At least 7 of the injured individuals are currently listed as being in serious condition, while others remain in moderate condition. All right, so it says here all individuals are receiving medical attention at this time. All right, so this is coming out from the military administration. They're putting out the information here. And again, guys, these wars are brutal. And even though this peace talk going on, and I did mention this many times, even though this peace talk going on, tensions are still high. All right, so it says here, emergency crews are currently working on scene to evacuate more people from the facility. Ukraine State Emergency Service said that there may be additional individuals under the rubble. So there are many who are trapped. Once again, you have the hometown of Zelensky remains a frequent target of the bear missile strike, with a population of about 660,000. It is the second largest city in Ukraine, in Oblast, located roughly 70 kilometers, 40 miles northwest of the nearest front line. All right, so that's where we are right now, guys. Now, look, I know a lot of people saying this is the reason why we need to help them. Guys, here's the thing. Look, it's going to come to a point we're not going to have a sleeping giant country. We've been pouring a lot of money for many years in all these biblical wars. We almost have 40 trillion. Again, people don't see that. And, again, that's very concerning. We could lose our sleeping giant country. And if that happens, where do we go? This is going to end up in the Red Dragon hand. The Red Dragon is going to take control of this empire. And yeah, you're going to be working for a bag of rice. You're not going to be, living that American dream anymore. If we keep helping and writing checks to... the sleeping giant country was not built to be signing checks and all these biblical war stuff. The sleeping giant country was given to the sleeping giant people to live in peace. But throughout many years, people forgot the history of it, and now all of a sudden we are acting like Roman's Empire. Alright, so it says here, we're going to go with this one. Very important news about 3 very important individuals. You have Starmer, Macron, and Zelensky. Alright, so you have the Elysee Palace denied earlier speculation that French President Emmanuel Macron is planning to visit Washington as early as next week, together with UK Prime Minister and Ukrainian leader Zelensky. It was reported today. The statement comes after the British news reported under 3 leaders' plans to visit. Hold on. Just imagine these 3 leaders just coming. Zelensky probably told them, "Look, I don't want to go there. I was double teamed by Donald and JD Vance. I need you guys, man. Man, I look like a fool. They're making fun of me on social media. I need you guys, man. They yelled at me." The statement comes after the British news reported on the 3 leaders' plans to travel to D.C. and present a united front on peace in Ukraine to U.S. Donald. Just imagine all 3 of them going there just to protect Zelensky. All right, so it says here the speculation were enforced by French Gov spokesperson who claimed that the trip is under consideration. The Elysee Palace later disputed this claim, saying that no new trip to Washington is planned at this stage. It says here, the news follows Zelensky's televised clash with Donald in the Oval Office on February 28, which derailed the planned signing of a minimal deal and preceded Washington's decision to halt military aid for Ukraine. Now, Macron and Starmer, who visited D.C. just days before Zelensky to sway Donald towards playing a role in Ukraine's post-war stability, have since then sought to mend the rift between Kiev and the White House. On March 4, the same day he held a phone call with Starmer, Zelensky issued a statement in which he called the Oval Office clash regrettable, while voicing readiness towards peace under Donald's strong leadership. Now, Zelensky also proposed initial steps towards peace, including the release of prisoners and a ceasefire in the air and sea, a proposal that was previously mentioned by Macron. Now, during his address to Congress, Donald said he appreciates Zelensky's statement but made no direct comment on the aid freeze or the proposed truce. Now, Starmer and Macron have shaped up to be leading voices in the efforts to boost Europe's own defense capability and assistance for Ukraine, spearheading a plan to deploy thousands of peacekeepers in the country to monitor potential ceasefire. All right, so that's where we at with that news, guys. That is where we at. Okay, let's go with this next one. For the 4th or 5th time, this man, Ukraine leader, appears to have changed his mind, no longer wants the minimal deal, and decided he won't negotiate with the bear Vladimir. Here is an excerpt from a news video from Crane today, March the 5th. Now, let me see, guys. Let me just, I'm not going to play the audio, all right? Because, again, this platform is really strict. Here's the subtitle. And one thing we know that the Bear have not changed the position or demands regarding Crane. They will insist on reducing our army. They will seek a legal reunification of our territory, as well as significant political deformation of Crane with the weakening of the Ukrainian constitution. But I would say that, in fact, as long as we all in Crane stand together and stand strong, as long as we are here, no one will succeed in this. Peace will be dignified. Glory to Crane. Once again, guys, it just, and I did mention this. I feel like he's bipolar, but then, something tells me that he's just a puppet, and he's taking order from. I mean, yesterday he's like, "We ready to make a deal." Today, I'm having a change of mind, and I know people like that too. I know a lot of people that do these type of man, and it's very, very, very annoying. So again, he's not taking it serious, and Donald is right. He's not taking it serious. I don't got time for this game, and so I'm not gonna be sending stuff anymore. Meanwhile, in France, Emmanuel Macron is giving an address to the nation in which he seems to be indicating France will protect Europe with its nuclear and will pacify the Bear. So it says here, didn't Napoleon say something like that? Man. So I'm not going to play the video, guys. Finally, this afternoon, I can report that the Bear missiles are flying into Crane in droves, striking very many targets in a country. There is no longer any U.S. intel being provided to Crane to stop them. Turns out that it is impossible to detect these equipment launches in time without Sleeping Giant intelligence. The main problem is the detection of Iskander ballistic missile and North KN-23 and KN-24. Look out. They're going to be dropping a hammer on Crane. They're going to be dropping a hammer on Crane. Wow. I want to bring this one up really quick. Macron said, "Once some nuclear protection, Europe, France might share." And it seems like Emmanuel is going to give some of his nukes to the Europeans. France is willing to discuss expanding its nuclear deterrent to European allies, Macron said in a grave address. He pledged increased defense spending and continued support for Ukraine while acknowledging concerns over the Sleeping Giant reliability and NATO. Macron said, "You are, I know, legitimately worried about the current events, which are disrupting the world order. The Bear has become a threat for France and Europe. To watch and do nothing would be madness. France and Britain remain Europe's only nuclear powers." Wow. It says here, Emmanuel Macron said the Bear, Russian aggression, knows no borders. Who can believe that today's the Bear will stop at Ukraine? The Bear has become a threat to France and the whole of Europe for many, many years to come. Once again, that's where we at right now, guys. That is where we at right now. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. I'm going to keep you updated with this news. If you can, do me a favor, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I got some more videos coming up. It's going to be back-to-back videos. And again, thank you again for your support, either through Cash App, PayPal, or the Super Thanks. Another way to support the channel is $1 a month Patreon. Again, I go live at least once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in this platform. But thank you so much for your support, guys. Please share the video. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.